Legend of Chun-Li is without question one of the worst video game movies I've ever seen. The script is shitty, the acting is awful, and it's just an embarrassment to the Street Fighter franchise. If you're a fan of the Street Fighter video game, stay far away from this movie because it's just going to make you angry. This film belongs in the category of what were they thinking when they made this film. Seriously, I don't think I've been as bored watching a movie in quite some time. And the mere fact it's the name of the Street Fighter franchise, it's even more of an embarrassment. Like, seriously, the main lead, Kristen Crook, she did a horrible job playing Chung-Li. This video game movie has nothing to do with the franchise. It is utterly pathetic. And my goodness, the acting for Chris Klein is something else.
Gangland homicide? I love this job. Call me Nash. New Year's come early? Yeah, Last Supper. And he serves them their own heads. You just inherited a big problem.
Get used to it. We're your new roommates. Spent the last 3 years of my life chasing around an organization called Shadow. Those bodies piled up in the harbor. They were the heads of the ruling crime families of Bangkok, correct? Right? And now they're all dead except for one. His name's Bison. And I've tracked him through 11 major cities on 4 continents and never come close, not once. This guy walks through the raindrops. And anybody that's against him is either dead or on their way. Now he's the last man standing. You don't want a ticket to this dance, Detective?
Of course. It's a front for Shadow. Bison's bringing crime into the neighborhoods to drive the land value down and then is buying it back up wholesale. We gotta move on then. Go ahead and guess.
How's aggressive working for you?
They're protecting her.
Forget to pay the rent?
Or is everybody?
What orders?
Hey, wait a minute, Maya. That's it?
Bob! Everybody out! Go!
Hey, you better get out of here. I never saw you. You too, huh?
Charlie Nash, Interpol, hold your fire!
Give me a fix on the helicopter leaving my location. Nash out.
You see what I mean? That is by far one of the worst acting I've seen in a movie in quite a long time. Chris Klein should just stay in the American Pie films because he is a really terrible actor in this movie. And it's not just that. When you have other actors such as Michael Clark Duncan, Neil McDonough, who plays M. Bison, I might add, tell me, does Neil McDonough look like M. Bison from the video games at all? Say what you will about the first Street Fighter film, but at least they kept Dave Bison at least true to the source material, even though that interpretation is over the top. But they try to go for a serious tone here, and it does not work whatsoever. I laughed throughout this film only because of the terrible acting. And of course, even the fighting in the film is god-awful. I mean, what else can I say? This is a horrible, horrible video game movie. And it didn't even make back its budget. That's how terrible this film is. This is like a straight-to-DVD release. Or it should have been. And, you know, when they say when you fail, try again, that is not true for this film. They should not even attempt to make another Street Fighter movie after the disaster of the first film. Do yourself a favor, if you've never seen this film, never check it out because it is certainly not worth your time whatsoever. Nothing's good about this film, y'all. I mean nothing. The music is horribly selected. You have a song from Ace Hood in this film, no joke. And the overall story is about Chun-Li getting revenge on her father. So what? Is people supposed to believe that if something bad happens to you, you're supposed to take revenge on it? So is that the answer here? Is revenge supposed to be the whole tale of this film? Hell, they probably could have did a better job, but you're sending a wrong message to your audience. And it's not just that. Robert Shaw, who played Liu Kang in the first 2 Mortal Kombat films, is in this shitty movie. I know, like, what was he thinking to sign up with this farce of a film? I don't know. But when you have horrible acting, laughable dialogue, and just, like, nobody care about this film whatsoever, then you're gonna get, like, without question, one of the worst video game movies out there. This film is right up there with the first Super Mario Bros. Live adaptation film. Like, I ain't like this movie whatsoever, and it's just a giant waste of time. I'm giving this film a 1 out of 10. Easily one of the worst movies to ever been made. I mean, did they even play a Street Fighter game before they made this film? Hell no, they didn't. Because if they would have learned the mistakes of the first Street Fighter film, then this film could have been something. But nah, it's just a giant waste of time in every way imaginable. Once again, do yourself a favor. If you've never seen this movie, don't waste your time with this film, because there are better video game movies out there. Not a lot, but still a lot better than this shitty film. And that's my review of Street Fighter: The Legend of Chun-Li. Alright, leave your comments down below in the section and let me know what you think about this film. Do you agree this is one of the worst video game movies out there? You know, this film is such a fucking embarrassment. It just shows this is how to make a horrible film in all aspects. Okay, this is Slim Guy 172 saying, peace out.